Hi, I'm Mary DeSantis. Welcome to 5th grade Parent Orientation. I cannot wait for your kids to come back to school. These desks have been empty for way too long. I wish we were doing this in person, but I do look forward. I hope to meet many of you at our Student Meet the Teacher open house times. There are 2 times for you to come with your kiddo and bring their school supplies. You can come on Monday, August 17th between 5:30 and 7:30, or Tuesday, August 18th between 9 and 11. During this time, your kids will officially meet me and I will meet them. They'll get to, even more importantly, find their desk, bring and put away their school supplies, and feel ready for the morning. This not only saves us time and confusion in the classroom, but it really does help to alleviate any stress, takes away the fear of the unknown. So thank you for bringing them. 5th grade is set up a lot like 4th grade. It's structured a lot like 4th grade, just that bump up in responsibility. Can you believe your kids are already in 5th grade? So as they start the year, you're going to find that most 5th graders really still need your structure and support at home. They will need you to hold them accountable and lead them through with their homework. But as the year goes on, we'll increase their responsibility, we'll increase their independence. They are going to learn and grow so much. By the end of the year, they're going to be ready to make the transition to middle school. Now I want to thank you in advance. Thank you for partnering with me. Thanks for watching the slideshow. Thank you for monitoring homework, for providing structure, for celebrating success, and for holding accountable. Thank you for talking with me, and thank you for praying. Let's see what the Lord will do this year. And now, it's time for our slideshow. Let's rock 5th grade. I'll give you a little glimpse into what it's like in my classroom. My main thing is love first. The people in this class, your kids, are more important than any curriculum. My goal is to help us learn about God's heart as we study the Bible, learn God's names, study other cultures, and treasure hunt for His gifts of love daily. We call ourselves the 5th grade Love Wells. We love others because He first loved us. We look for ways to be Jesus with skin on to others by putting love into action. And if your children only remember one thing from 5th grade, I hope it's this: run to Jesus. That's my main advice no matter what the situation. Run to Jesus no matter what. Mrs. Frizzle is my jam. Take chances, make mistakes, get messy. I love it. Look for lots of hands-on science. Also, we'll have living history, Sumerian cylinder seals, hieroglyphic secret messages, Greek mythology, toga day, Middle Ages talk show, and of course, our chicken mummy. In 5th grade, I want the problem to be that there are too many good books to read, so many great books. I hope to be able to match every child's interest with a good book. And it is possible that your student might come home saying, "The rabbit ate my homework." All right, parents, tools of the trade. Here are my 3 main ways to keep you informed. Number 1, parent guidebook. Pick this up at Student Open House. Keep it all year. It's a great resource to find answers to questions. Also, 5th grade facts. Read my weekly newsletter for important information. And finally, the planner. Read the planner every day. Sign it after your student has done their homework. Write me notes. Look for my notes to you. So homework. Homework, you should plan for an average of 50 to 60 minutes per day. Mainly math, reading, and studying. We do a math page every day, and if they don't finish, whatever they don't finish, it's homework that night. Green problems are extra credit. Also, look for the previous day's math page to come home. If your child has missed 4 or fewer, rejoice with them and recycle it. If they have missed 5 or more, they need to do corrections on graph paper. So that's math. Reading, they should read 15 to 20 minutes per day. In their planner, there will be the specific assignment. And finally, studying. Quizzes and tests. This is a good time to learn the best, what works best for each child for studying. After they study, verify that they're ready by quizzing them. Finally, we have our nation project. There will be weekly assignments for this, and you'll know keep it informed by reading my newsletter. Nation project. Here's a little more detail about that. In our history and geography, we study Old World. So we study Asia, Africa, and Europe. Your child will choose a country. Each fifth grader will choose a different country from one of those 3 continents to study. We'll gain a broad view during nation facts. Then we'll hone in and go into detail for several topics in nation topics. That will be our big research paper, research writing assignment that we do. Finally, we cap it all off with International Day. As you can see, they dress to represent their country. They'll teach us about that country, and we rejoice with an international meal as everybody brings a dish of food from their country. It's a blast, and I hope you can join us. In 5th grade, I hope to have us grow in not just academics, but in maturity and in behavior. So here are my keys to a happy classroom. Really, number 1 is everything else stems from the first one. Treat people and property with kindness and respect. How? Use self-control. Listen and follow directions quickly. Raise your hand before speaking or leaving your seat. And keep your hands, feet, and objects to yourself. In order for them to be successful students, I have these keys as well. Keys to a successful year. Number 1, turn in completed homework on time. 2, bring planner and take-home folder to school with correct signatures. 3, bring all materials needed for each class. And 4, arrive in the classroom each morning in uniform and on time. You can see by the picture of the mask in 5th grade, at least for the beginning of the year, teacher and students will be wearing masks. As we do well in those things, we can earn celebrations, class parties. We do super improver chart just like they did in 4th grade, where they set goals for their own individual progress, and they can earn lunch out homework passes. If they don't do their homework or they don't treat people with kindness, they earn demerits. These are our growing pains. For behavioral demerits, if a child gets 3 in a day, that will result in an after-school detention. For responsibility things like signatures and homework, if they earn 3 demerits in a week, that will result in a recess detention. Now note, with both of those, that was the number 3. That's a step up. It's a step harder. 4th grade, it was 4. So we're growing in self-control and responsibility. Finally, here's some details, this and that. And again, all of this information will be in the orientation folder that you'll pick up. When your students arrive at school, they should enter through the high school foyer and go to the auditorium. There'll be designated areas for them to sit there. At the end of the day, dismissal will be from our classroom trailer. Come onto the deck, and I will release your student to you there. If you need to pick them up for a lunch out or for an appointment, please go to the school office. They will call me, and I will send them to you. If your child is absent, please make sure you let the school know by 9 o'clock. I will gather up their makeup work and leave it in the office by the end of the school day. We don't believe that our elementary students need electronics during the school day, so they are not okay. No iWatch, no cell phone. If for some reason you need them to have a cell phone, it must be in their backpack and turned off. Thank you. I highly recommend that you have your student have a uniform sweater or CFS sweatshirt for in the classroom. Every first Friday is non-uniform with a different theme. I have included in your folder the themes for this year. 5th grade, another great thing about 5th grade is we get to start with the band program. I believe you have several options this year as a student, and it will alternate between band and study hall. We have our lunch early in 5th grade, just like 4th grade. We eat lunch at 11:15. So your students are welcome to bring a snack to eat in the afternoon. And I highly recommend they each have a good sturdy water bottle. I have a big water jug in the classroom that they can refill it during the day. Last, birthdays. I love to celebrate birthdays, and we celebrate them on their actual day as long as it's a school day. If they have a birthday in the summer, we can celebrate half birthdays. The students are welcome to bring treats. I ask that they be in individual portions like cupcakes or cookies. Please don't send a big cake that needs to be cut up and served. If your child has any food allergies, please let me know. And I recommend that you give me a supply of a treat that they can have so that they don't feel left out when we have those celebrations. Thanks, I really appreciate it. Oh, I'm going to go back because I wanted to say one more thing. When we do their birthdays, I'm asking in the parent questionnaire for you to tell me the story about how you chose that name for your child. Part of that is very special, and it's one of the parts we share. I will also look at their name and see what it means, and we'll be talking about what their identity is in Christ. Okay, moving on now. Help me help you. Here's some things that you can really help me out. Number one, most important, or well, it's not most important, but it's important. Talk to me, please. I may not know how your child is really doing in the same way you will. Are they having homework struggles? Is there social drama? Stress at home? Let me know. You are my best sources of information. Number two, provide structure and support. Provide time and an environment for homework. Help them with time management. Quiz them after studying. Stand with me. Celebrate victories with us and help give them some guidance and some structure and follow through when they make poor choices. And now here is the most important one. I covet your prayers. Would you please pray for me and for our aid so that we can be the very best for your children? Would you ask the Holy Spirit to come and to reign in the classroom? And I will be praying for you as well. So we're going back into these uncharted waters with the pandemic, but you know what? God is in control, and I am very excited to see what's going to happen this year. I am very optimistic. I'm excited to get to go with your kids, and I'm going to just appreciate every day that we have together. Thank you for paying attention. This is going to be the best year ever. Bye.